Hey, what's up guys? I'm Praetorian and welcome back to HOI4. So we are playing with the Law of Resistance expansion as the 5th Portuguese Empire. Alright, so I haven't seen your guys' comments on last episode. I'm recording these two back to back. And I wanted to mention early on in this one, because I forgot to mention in the French one, for the French Sunday episode, is that we are not going to have an episode on Monday. Most of you guys who've been on the channel for a while are aware of the fact that I don't typically have videos on Mondays, simply because I work all day on Sunday. So we don't have videos on Monday. Gives me kind of a chance also, a little break from putting up the videos on that day back. I record on Monday still. I just don't, obviously don't have to put anything up after that long day of work. So no video on Monday, and we will be back with this series on Tuesday. Alright, so we're declaring war on Iran this episode. One thing I really want to do is set up a naval invasion here with those Marines. They're currently training up, but we're going to go ahead and have them do the invasion. And I'm going to send one of these guys as well, plus like an infantry. So we'll have like 14 divisions for her here, so that's probably not going to be enough. So we might need to send a few more. But yeah, let's go ahead and set up this invasion here to invade their port right there. And get all 6 of those assigned. That should be enough. And then we'll just take a couple of these, or at least one of these divisions, assign them here. That should be probably pretty good. 15 divisions along this line. Yeah, I think that should be good. It'll be enough. We will want to assign planes over here as well. So let's go ahead and get that done. Unless they're all training. Yeah, they're all currently training, so we'll have to wait until they finish up. And that's what's using all of our fuel right now, is training all these ships and all these planes, man. Does take up quite a bit of fuel, so that's okay. It'll get better. I think we just actually finished up training some of the planes. Yeah, we just finished up training these fighters here. So let's go and move the fighters over here, and we'll move over anybody who finishes training, and then we'll be using them in this conflict. And we got the advanced computing machines. Awesome. So let's go ahead and get. We could do the next line of radar, and that would be helpful. We are almost in 1943. I'll be getting the 1943 text. There's so much stuff to get, guys. A lot of things for us to get. So let's start working on some of that. So we're going to land doctrines. I think we're going to go ahead and continue working on artillery here, because you have the 1942s right there. Though, actually, we haven't got the infantry equipment. I didn't realize that. Well, let's get that first then, so we can start building that. And we are having problems with steel, because we have civilian factories. That's weird, man. Like, why can't we assign civilian factories? Yeah, I can't explain that. That's really weird. But this is, okay, now we are good on steel. I don't know, guys. This is weird. Super weird, man. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure why we're having problems. Now we're having a lot of problems with the, okay. Yeah, I don't know, guys. It's super strange why we're having all these problems with with the trades. Now, I brought this up on the French series, and I meant to mention it in this one too a couple videos ago. I completely forgot about it. There's a patch coming, and I meant to mention this in the last episode. But we'll talk about that here in a minute. Let's go and get something selected first. We wanted to go for the Battleship Effort, didn't we? Yeah, we're going to go for the Battleship Effort. This will get us coastal forts and air bases in all of those islands that I wanted to build them in. So that'll be super helpful. And this is got some great bonuses too. All right, well, let's go over the Battleship Effort first. We have military factories that we can't supply with resources right now. Do we have anywhere we can get aluminum from? I don't think so. I don't think we have any aluminum territory. No, we do have some steel there that we could get though, and rubber. So could do that. Now, oh yeah, that's right. We just got all that steel. I remember those from the National Focus. So we could get more steel here, and I think we will get the steel and the rubber there. There's also more steel there as well. Just trying to fix the steel issue so we can stop trading for so much steel, and then also we wouldn't have to have doing those trade missions with our operatives. So let me get something picked here, and then we're going to. Let me see what we want to get first. Could always get something that's gonna make our guys better. Could get something to build stuff faster. I think we'd want the civilian ones so that we can build up the captain of industry. So, well, that's infrastructure. So we could do that for the infrastructure so we could build those quicker. That would be nice. Building military factories would be awesome as well. Air bases, we don't have a fort one though. That's the one I was looking for. We don't have the fort one because forts can take a while. This is the fortification engineer and we can't build him. I think the fortification engineer is, yeah, I think he's a monarchist. So unfortunately we can't get him. So I think we're just going to get somebody down here to improve our army and make that, that war against Iran go a little bit quicker. So we got the army morale, which would probably be the one that we'd get here. Division attack is great too. And taking a look at our military high command and who all we have available here. That's a 10% attack plus 15% defense, so that'd be great. But I think we're going to go ahead and get... Yeah, you know what? Let's go ahead and start with him, actually. Let's get that attack up. I think that'd be helpful. Yeah, I don't know why I'm having trouble with trading, guys. Like, we have convoys. We have civilian factories for trade. But it says we have 0. We have total of 15 civilian factories. 4 turns are used to produce consumer goods, leaving 0 available for trade. Because normally what it did is it just pulled the civilian factories from here. And that's what it typically does. But for whatever reason, it's not doing that. That's so strange, man. I've been playing this game for a long time and I haven't seen anything like that. But anyways, we are running out of fuel, guys. But that situation is going to get better as we pull these ships out in these and the planes. Almost done here, guys. Almost done. But there's a patch that is currently in the beta right now, so you can download it for yourself. So we're not going to play it here on the channel until it's a full patch. I don't play the beta patches because they often have issues, guys. So that's the reason why we're not going to play on that. So we're probably going to want some more reserve divisions, guys. So I want to get those. I'm trying to keep this above 100,000 from here on out. I think that would be good to keep it above 100,000. Remember, we needed, manpower for our ships and our planes as well. But yeah, the patch fixes a ton of bugs. Also, some bugs in the Portuguese tree. Like, I don't know if they caught the one with the political power, where we didn't get that 100 and it was like 120 political power we were supposed to get that we didn't get. We were facing attrition. I didn't realize that. Oh shit! Damn it, guys! I did not notice that. Well, that's because the dockyard is shit here. It's not from the, it's not from that. I think it's just dockyard is crap. So we should take that up to the very top. We should focus on getting that built. We'll get it done on the 7th of November. That should help. We might need to build a little bit higher though. Oh, and adding to it ticked it down to the bottom. How weird. Yeah, I'm just experiencing all kinds of issues today. We got the naval bombers done, so we'll have to get those updated. Let's go for the close air support next, and let's go ahead and get these better naval bombers building. And yeah, we're short aluminum, and I can't seem to trade for anything because it's saying we don't have any civilian factories available. Yeah, I just find that super strange. I think what the issue here is, okay, I know what the problem is, guys. That makes sense. You can't trade away civilian factories that you're getting from trade, I think. So if somebody gives you a civilian factory for trade, you can't trade it off. I think that's what's going on. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe I'm making that up. I think. I don't actually know, though. I'm just trying to figure out, because it says we have 15 owned, and that's what made me think that. And here it says we have 15 civilian factories. So I think that's what the problem is, guys. I would assume. And so the big issue right now is that we have this decision that's consuming 15 civilian factories. So until that's done in 98 days, which we did need the fuel, so I'm glad I did that, but I didn't realize just how bad that was going to hurt us. Overall, we are having major issues because of that. We can't trade for the resources we need. That's a problem. Could, of course, like tick down the steel a bit to give us one more factory to put into aluminum. I suppose we could do that. Okay, this is what we'll do. We'll trade for one less, and this makes perfect sense what all the problems were, guys. And yeah. So that should help. Yeah, it should help out the situation a little bit with our planes. And so yeah, we're going to get this built up. Yeah, a ton of issues are fixed with the patch. Some of the problems that are just a lot of balance issues that people have been bringing up in the forums. There's a lot of problems with some of these new features, guys. Not very well balanced. A lot of bugs too. We've seen some of them, but more than anything, if you really want to know, you need to go check out the forums. And we're getting a ton of manpower, guys. All right, that's awesome. I almost think we should go and get more divisions, but we are short on support equipment, and I can't build more, man. Yeah, we can't build more because of the lack of, yeah, we're not really gonna be able to do anything until we get this here done. So that's the reason why I'm not justifying the war goal yet, because we need to fix some of these issues, guys, first. We have finished many of our planes, so that's good. So now we can go ahead and move these on over to here. Do we not have any extra fighters here? Oh, we do. All right, so this is what we're gonna do. Let's go and tick these guys up by 100. They're gonna need experience again. Shift click them, and the naval bombers don't need to come over here. All right, so that fixes a lot of issues. And I brought up some of the best changes that are coming in the patch in that French series, but I'll mention them here as well. So with because we're looking at planes right now. So you can duplicate air wings. So you can create another air wing of 200 fighters. That's going to be so helpful. Just hit the duplicate button, and if you use like I do, if you use the same air wing sizes all the time, then that'll work for you. That'll be a very useful feature. Let's go and get these guys ready to deploy. I didn't set them up, so we'll just deploy them all for now. Well, we could also train up. We could always train up more, man. We get some more Marines too. We'll get one more Marine unit. Get these guys going here. Maybe get another motorized. We're not doing like a ton of motorized. Frankly, we need to make adjustments to the motorized. I don't really want to build any more until we make those adjustments. I guess we won't do any more troops just because of the support equipment problems. We'll wait. We'll wait to do them. It's still facing a little bit of attrition here. The naval base isn't quite large enough. I think getting it up these 2 levels should be enough. Getting up 1 more level will probably be enough. We'll build up 2 though, I suppose. And Philippines has capitulated. Japanese continue to expand. But that was one of the things, duplicating the air wings. The other thing is the ability to have different settings for the air wings on what kind of planes they get. This is something we've been wanting since HOI4 first came out. Because as of right now, there's no reason to create like different variants, because the default setting and the only setting for your air wings is that they always upgrade to the newest version. So there's no point on maybe creating an air wing that is for range and just focusing hardcore on range unless you want all of your air wings to use that variant. There's no way to set up a air wing to use a specific type of plane. Well, with the new settings, you're gonna have, I think it's like 4 different settings. So you have like the reserve setting, and at the reserve setting, they will always use air wings that have been marked as decommissioned, so as old planes. Then you have the regular setting, which uses the same system now, where they favor the most modern planes, but they'll use any planes that are available. They'll just try and upgrade to the most modern. And then you have the elite ones. They will only use planes that are not set to set to be decommissioned. They're only modern planes, so to speak. And then you have the specialist ones, which will only use the planes that you originally assigned there. So if you assign a certain variant of plane, then they will only use that variant. Even if there's none available, then that means they won't be able to replenish their needs. And so that's for instances like if you create like a say a naval bomber with super high range, and you just put all your stats into range to fight in the Pacific, and then you want the air wings in the Pacific to use those variants, but maybe not your air wings that are bombing the English Channel, which they don't need extra range. You'd want them to be able to do higher attack. So that's really, really cool. It's a nice feature, something we wanted for a long time, and that's coming in the patch. So I'm excited to get to use that, but of course, obviously we can't use it yet on the in our series, simply because of the issues that often come with the beta patches. Sometimes they can. Usually you don't have too many problems, but they don't officially support it. So I'd hate for our series to get ruined because of that. You know what I mean? Let's go ahead and take a look at these guys, see if they're done. They are not. All right, and the tactical bombers are going to mess me up over here. We could train them up, I suppose, but I guess no, they'll lose them. We only have 10. There's not even a real reason to have them in here, actually. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and get rid of those. So got the Battleship Effort. Let's go and take a look at what we want to get next. Obviously, we want to build those, so that'll be helpful. Let's see what else we've got. Might be useful for us. Obviously more oil in Angola would be nice. We always have an oil issues, and you know what? We should probably get that as well. The aluminum. We're having aluminum issues now. I'm just trying to we have to come to rely on ourselves more and more and less on other countries. Oh, that'd be nice to have extra factory output. All right, just looking at all of our different choices, guys. All right, so let's go ahead and go with the develop Mozambique. I think that would be really helpful to have since we are having problems with aluminum. Oh yes, our ships. I keep forgetting to check these guys. And we're gonna pull the light cruiser out just to put another light cruiser in there. That's awesome. But do we have any more level 3 destroyers? We do not. All right, but we can pull these guys out. Move them over here. And I'm gonna keep them training though, guys. I do want that experience, man. I do want that experience. Those guys are almost done, so we can pull them out. Starting to get a little bit of a fleet here. No big ships yet, of course, but I mean, we do have some submarines and got some light cruisers and destroyers. It's getting respectable, guys. We got the military police. That's going to help. We're going to lead less troops for the garrison. We already only need 17,000, which is really not that high, especially when you look at like the French series. Let's go with the engineer companies next. Get that bonus for attacking across the rivers. And you know what? We're just going to do one more here. Just one more should be enough because you can see it's already good as of right now. But we are putting more planes here, so that's the reason why I figured we'd get one more. Speaking of planes, are they done yet? Waiting for the close air support and the fighters to finish up training over here, and then we'll move them. And I'm also waiting for this damn decision to finish up, man. That we could go ahead and start getting the war goal against them, I suppose. Yeah, let's go and justify the war goal here. It's going to be 60 days to knock that out. All right, remember we can't do anything here, guys, unfortunately. It's a real bummer. It's just so many issues, man. We did get the battleship done, so now we can research this one with the bonus. 51 days. All right, so yeah, I had no idea that was going to be such a problem, guys. Let's go and pull these guys out, bring them on over here. So we got a lot of troops that just finished up training. Still getting the Marines training up. All right, and so yeah, we're gonna do this naval invasion here, and I don't think that they should be too challenging to fight, guys. When do we get it done? We get it done in the 31st of January, so that should be enough time for us to deal with our resource issues. And then we have the region-wide industrial integration, which we're not gonna do just yet, but we probably want to do that eventually since we do have limited build room, unless we want to build in the colonies. These guys are still training. Oh, these guys never did finish training here. So starting training again. They're still doing the pilot exercises though. Let's move them over here. And as soon as they finish, we'll move him over here as well. And that'll give us a total of 800 planes over here, which is a good number. Very good number. And now we don't have as many planes training, so again, less resources needed. All right, fantastic. So are we? Yeah, we're ready to go. I think. I mean, I think this will be done as well by then. 25 days. We'll have that oil. We'll have all those factories back to trade for those resources. But yeah, I'm super excited for the patch, guys. I can't wait till they put it out an official version so we can use it here on the series. You know, a version that's officially supported. And what we'll do is we'll take a look at all those features once it's added. I expect it'll be about a week. But yeah, we'll try them all out, see how they work. I'll show you guys. For those of you guys are watching. Some people, you know, unfortunately can't play. And so they... Oh, and I thought we were still trading with them. Did that get cut off? No, we just don't have... We still just have too low of relations with them. Good God. Just because they're trading with other people. What are we trading with the United States for? I mean, if we can't get the... I mean, let me just take a look. She's in the United States, and it's just not enough. So, I mean... We can get it higher, I think, can't we? No, we can't get any higher. Alright, so we could just pull her off. He's already here. Could try and do some diplomatic pressure on somebody who's fascist to get him to join our faction, like the Venezuelans. So yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll have her come over here. Let me just see what her traits are. Shouldn't have anything particularly that would make her really good at that, does she? I'm just trying to see if anybody does. No. Alright, so let's go ahead and have them do the diplomatic pressure in Venezuela and see if that makes them more likely to join our faction. Probably not. We'll try. We could also improve relations with them too to make that even more likely. Let me just see if there's anything we could, how low we are. We might be able to do it, guys. Let's try it. Let's improve relations, and then we can invade from Venezuela and not have to do a naval invasion, though I'd probably still do a naval invasion. So we got our infantry equipment. So let's go ahead and get the support weapons. We won't be fighting any tanks in Iran. And then let's get the new equipment out there. And yeah, we got the new ships. We're not going to build those though. Alright, so how much longer until this stupid decision is done? I did not know how costly it was going to be. I should have saw that, the 15 civilian factories. I guess, you know, when you're playing as a major power, like 15 civilian factories, you're like, okay, well that means that there's one line of stuff I want to build for a little while. It's not a big deal. But as a minor power, it is a big deal. You definitely feel it. You feel the effects of it. Most definitely. Let me see if there's any additional planes that we put out. We could get another air wing of naval bombers. We'll get them training up. We do have the fuel, so that's nice. Still getting all these troops trained up. That's kind of building up that army experience. And yeah, I want to get this invasion done, but again, we gotta wait until the end of this month until we'll be able to. And then of course, we'll have gotten that stupid thing done as well. It looks like it's in fact done now. Yeah, so the fuel should be going up pretty quick now. So we got all of our factories back, thank God. Whew, that was rough, man. But now the question is, can we find anybody to trade with? We do have the British. That's right. We've got that task going over there. That's still not gonna be enough steel. Oh, we actually finished the cipher there. Awesome. Yeah, that's still not enough steel. Okay. Well, we're building up an organization to get more. It is what it is, guys. We can trade with the French here for the aluminum that we need, though. So yeah, we just don't have any options unless we want to get ripped off, which I don't. I'll just take the production loss, I suppose. And what I want to do here is, well, never mind. Well, yeah, we can pull from this. Put it into there. More steel requirements, though. Okay, whatever. That's fine. Nothing to be done about it, guys. We are building up infrastructure in several regions where we will get more steel. So there's that. And I should probably do Angola first. And maybe I should do the Angola territory first, just because. Maybe we might as well finish this because we're almost done there. Alright, so end of the month is what we're waiting on. Oh, and yes, we also have to do another decryption. So we won't be able to get, Iran done in time. So let's see who would want to do the encryption for next. Like, who would we be attacking? I think we're going to attack the Brazilians next, guys. I feel like we'll be ready. And there's not really anybody else to attack. Yeah, I mean, there's nobody else. Because I'm not going to, as I said, I'm not going down there. I'm not going into Turkey. So I think that's what we'll probably do is crack the United States. So we get the bonuses against them. Yeah, we'll do the United States. They're going to be the biggest threat to us. The British are too, though, so we'll want to crack their code too to get those passive bonuses against them. And we can go in and get the next battleships, and we're just going to go in and make sure we get the most modern ones. All right. So again, still short on the steel. And we got about a week left, and then we'll be able to do this invasion. I'm excited, man. This should be a little bit more challenging than the Iraqi invasion, so it should be fun. So we can go and get something else here. I don't think... We're building up infrastructure right now, so if we were to get anything, we'd want to get the captain of industry, so we can build the infrastructure faster for all those resources. But I don't think we're going to. I think we're going to focus on getting something here. And then we can also get the naval theorist so that we could research those naval techs much quicker. And I think we will go ahead and do that, actually. That'll get us naval experience as well. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. We could have got something here, but I kind of want to get those naval techs researched a little bit quicker. So if we were to take a look at this would be done in 47 days now. Alright, so not bad. Not bad at all, guys. And got our close air support. Excellent, right before we start our war. So could we go ahead and get the scout planes? Maybe we will go ahead and get those. But man, there's so much other stuff to get. I guess we should work on that other stuff first, huh? So yeah, I guess we're going to do the artillery next. Oh, we're in 1943. I should have got the 1943 tax. Yeah, we'll get the passive bonus to the artillery. It's fine. Let's go ahead and put out the close air support. Make our resource problems even worse, because why the hell not? And luckily, we do have the ability to trade with the French, so that's helpful. And they don't have any steel here, none at all. They have to trade for their steel. We're just getting more oil. We're going to be in a great position for oil. We already are in a pretty good position for oil here with the 58 here. So yeah, we're doing pretty damn decent when it comes to oil. So we're not even trading for any, right? Yeah, we're not trading for any, so we're good to go on the oil. We can actually supply our own oil needs. Let's go and take a look and see if we got anything larger here training up. We do not. All right, so we get it now. So we can now declare war on the Iranians. And let's just take a look at where we're at here. We're at 60%, so we'll probably keep that going through the war. And let's go ahead and declare war. And I didn't bring the ships over here. God damn it. All right, I forgot I pulled those off. Let's go and put these over here. And then we're just going to bring the light cruisers because that's the only thing we didn't have the issues with before. So we'll just bring one light cruiser over here. Oops. Or we'll bring all of them. That's awesome. Having all kinds of problems, guys. There we go. Alright, so let's go ahead and get these guys doing a patrol. They should be able to make their way over here fairly quickly. Oops. So I'll make his way over here. And then we can do the invasion. So we just need to get him over here, get that green. Remember, we do have 3 months before we lose the war goal. So 1st of April, we got plenty of time. We did develop Mozambique, so that's going to get us more of our civilian factories back. Could get more oil, though that's not so much of a problem at this point, so we won't prioritize it. Of course, we can get more bonuses here. I think war with the Allies is coming soon, though, so let's get the Atlantic defense strategy. That's going to get us, the coastal forts and the air bases, which I was going to build anyway in those islands. So that'll be super helpful to not have to build that. Alrighty, so just waiting. So I want to, make sure we do the naval invasion at the same time. There we go. All right, so we are now ready. I completely forgot about the ships. That was my bad, guys. Let's go and declare war. And maybe the Spanish will come and help. Maybe they won't. And we got a little bit of time left in the episode, which is great. Though, damn it. Shit. I should have put these guys in their own separate army. I didn't think about that. Problems, guys. We'd have to delete this and not get a planning bonus anymore. I just have to do it, guys. It's fine. They have the planning bonus now. And then that'll allow us to send that army there on the invasion. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and attack. I'm going to try and avoid attacking into mountains. It's going to be kind of hard to do, though, because there's mountains everywhere, guys. So might not be able to. But here we'll attack. We'll attack there. Simply because it's only one division. And these are rivers here, so that's not great. I'll attack right there, and attack right there. See how these look? Alright, so yeah, we'll avoid attacking into those mountains. They get costly, man. And this is going to be lost, so we'll just stop it. Not going to do anything risky here, guys. We have this invasion coming up behind them. They're not going to be prepared for that. And that'll allow us to conquer a bit of territory, and then they're going to have to bring troops off the line. And they're already bringing troops off the line now. So this should be relatively... It should be easy. Overall easy conflict. And these guys are going to try and get up behind us. Okay. Let's go and bring a division to stop them. Oh, we didn't put the planes in the air. My bad, guys. Let's go and do that now. So that'll give us a pretty big bonus there. All right. So let's go and have... When do these guys get here? 4 days and 11 hours. 2 days and 13 hours. What if we sent another division across here? When does he get there? 2 days and 0 hours. So I think we beat him, right? Yep, we beat him. All right, so no worries about these guys being cut off. And we did win there as well. How about our invasion? How did that go? It's not done yet. All right, so that should go fairly smooth too. And maybe they'll pull these divisions off here and then we'll do an attack. Again, just trying to avoid attacking in the mountains if we can. Oops, I didn't realize that was paused. My bad, guys. Alright, so we're almost there. And yeah, they are pulling all these divisions back. We won there. And they are actually winning that attack, even though it's... Well, that's interesting. Even though it's a river attack across the river there. Alright, so let's go ahead and have these guys attack over this way now. And then lock those divisions down. Just make it easy to cut those guys off. And then we're going to attack over that way as well. Alright, so we have done the attack here. And then we're going to try and just... Well, I won't go that crazy. We'll go ahead and go this way. And then let's have these guys push up here. These guys go that way. Just kind of push all out in all different directions, man. Alright, so let's take care of that for us. We did take over one of their dockyards already. So let's go ahead and get this placed into... Man, we just don't have any steel. And that's affecting the ships the most, it seems. Alright, well, let's go and put into destroyers, I suppose. And, I mean, we're building up infrastructure. And we'll slowly get the steel problem fixed. But again, it's gonna be slow going on that front, unfortunately. Alright, so should have these guys cut off soon. Looks like we did not lock those guys down for very long. That's unfortunate, but maybe we'll get there before them. I don't know, we'll see. Alright, let's go and push forward here. These guys are very weak because they just attacked us across the river. That attack didn't work. Attacking across these mountains is rough, man. We can win there, though, so we'll make that happen. And it looks like we got one of the military factories, so let's go ahead and assign that. See what we still need, the support equipment, and the we no longer have as much problems with the aluminum, so we were able to get that solved. So these guys are moving fast. Very good. I didn't know how fast they would move, but they are moving at a satisfactory pace. Alright, let's go and have these guys push forward here, and we are in fact losing there. Okay, no reason to keep that attack going then. And they actually pulled back on here. Okay, I just make sure somebody gets there. These guys here are cut off, so let's go and attack them and get them destroyed. We'll support that attack. Alright, and they're trying to break out. We've already destroyed that division there. Excellent. Make sure that we always have these troops here pushing forward. And again, this should be a relatively easy war, but we will take some losses. We'll take a look at the casualties before it's over, of course. Make sure that we know what's going on there. We can actually give these guys a planning bonus now as well. Or whenever they're sitting still, they're at least doing something. Doing some planning. Let's go and attack over that way. Yeah, having trouble attacking up in those mountains. I'm glad I didn't even attempt to initially, because yeah, I figured I was going to have problems. Yeah, we even had problems there. Alright, so they're pushing forward up here. We got these guys here. They're going to wrap up this for us. All these guys will push up this way. And we are actually fighting somebody there. Okay. But it looks like he's not sure if he's going to win or not. Alright, so they are like super confused with that invasion. That invasion really threw him off. But yeah, this is... it's a tough terrain to fight in. You can see, guys, how the difficulty we're having here because of the terrain. Alright, so those guys are pushing forward there, so let's push forward here. I feel like we should be able to win to get those guys. They look really weak, but nope, we can't win. Alright, well, let's take a look and see how much coverage you're getting here. Not a lot. Alright, I don't know if they have any air bases. Do they have any planes? I'll just take a look. They do have planes. A few planes. So we're going to get some experience shooting those down. Yeah, we're just not even able to... I'll try again. It looks like that one's a little bit more likely to succeed. We could support here, but I think they get a river penalty if we attack. Trying to avoid those river penalties. We do have these guys that can move fairly quickly, though we'd have to fight that guy. Maybe we'll get there first, I don't know. Guess we'll see. Alright, make sure that we continue pushing forward. Well, these guys are just gonna have to stop that shit. That ain't working. Defending there. Well, we just stay here. Might as well stay here. We already have troops going over that way. Let's go and attack these guys here. Not going wherever you want to go. And could probably push forward here. It looks like the division there is already defeated. And damn it, I was hoping we'd beat them there, but we did not. And these guys here are now cut off from supply. Excellent. That's what I want to see. Let's grab that victory point there. And this is all getting wrapped up by those Marine divisions. And yeah, these guys, I mean, it's flip-flopping back and forth between red and yellow, but man, I don't think they're going to be able to win. Those mountains, man, the mountains are rough. Oh, good God, they are rough. So these guys exhausted themselves on their attack, but we're going to go this way. And let's go and have them come over here. Doesn't look like that's going to be a win. Okay, that's fine. Let's go over that way. I think we've already won there. Yeah, we've already won there. Alright, we'll send multiple divisions there. It's fine. Alright, let's have these guys come up over this way then. And we are actually facing some resistance there. Alright, can we beat them there? We cannot. So we'll just have to attack them for now. Okay. And we'll send this guy over here. Make sure he doesn't cut us off, and that's the plan anyways. Alright, so let's go and push forward here and here. And let's attack there. We might have a little bit of success there if we wait. Let me see. Yeah, it looks like we might be able to win now, finally. It took us a while, but I think we might be able to finally get that province. But I don't know. Maybe not. I suppose we'll find out. Alright, so far everything's going pretty smooth. Let's take a look at how they are towards capitulation. 38%. Currently we have 6.4 thousand casualties. They have 16.6. So not quite as good as I'd like. And again, this is at the mountains. I told you guys this was going to be a problem. The mountain provinces. And 1 day and 17 hours, so we do have to keep on attacking them. We don't want to get cut off here. Although they're going to be reconnected here in mere moments, so. Alright, so make sure we only have... Alright, so that division's going that way. Okay, that's fine. So he's going this way, he's going that way. And let's have them go over here now. Just keep on pushing forward, guys. And we still can't win there. Oh, good God. I wonder how costly that has been for us. Oh, he was actually defeated there. Okay. They're putting up a fight. They're not letting us get the easy win on them, that's for sure. Alright, so he should be there. There we go. Let's go and stop that attack now. So now let's let them attack us for a little while. See how they like that. Let's go and attack these guys. They are cut off from supply. They're taking attrition. And we just got the new engineer companies. Awesome. So let's go and see what we want to get next. I guess we'll go and get the supply, the logistics companies. Also, I'd like to get the reconnaissance up as well. We'll start with logistics companies here first. And there's a lot of stuff to really get, actually. Let's attack them that way. Attack those guys. That is not successful. Interesting. I'm surprised. I thought our divisions would do a little bit better here in this war than they have. It's been kind of a little bit disappointing seeing them fight. Alright, we're gonna have to go there. I mean, I don't know that we'll beat them, but alright, if we can just get the capital, guys, which we're very close to doing right now. Let's go attack over that way. So this is actually gonna be a win now. Just trying to ramp up these divisions here. We should have this done soon. Attack these guys. Try and get those divisions that are left over there destroyed. We have gotten the capital. That has given us the military factory here, so let's go in and get this assigned. Oh Lord. Support equipment, I guess that's what we find ourselves in need of. We are losing a lot of infantry equipment as well, but I think everything else is pretty much good. I guess we can do more into motorized, but I feel like that we're in a good position there. And we're able to build the whole 3 lines here, so that's awesome. Glad to see that. As far as resources go, we actually don't need to trade for as much of this anymore. But we need more steel, but nobody to really trade with. I guess we'll trade with China. I guess it's better than having negative 14 steel. So we are about to win there. This is not going to work. Just kind of stay in the capital there, I think would be for the best. Let's go and have these guys attack here, and then we'll support with these guys. Still trying to get them wiped out. It's a total of 3 divisions here. So what we'll do, we'll just leave it as is. So this guy's still wrapping this territory up. Let's go and attack up here now. Should better get a win, push him back. And then we'll attack up here as well. Although that's a retreat. It's not actually what I wanted to do. Alright, so we are winning there. But, I don't know, let's just stack there. I wasn't actually trying to fight him. So I'm push forward here. They're about to cut us off here, so we're going to have to attack them temporarily at the very least. And yeah, they're just beating our divisions, man. That is interesting how much problems we're having here. I'm actually pretty surprised that we've been having as many issues that we have. But we're still at 89%, and obviously the casualties have gotten much more in our favor than they were originally because of all those divisions we cut off. So we're at 9.5 thousand casualties, while the Iranians are at almost 65,000. So we just destroyed all those divisions, so I think that's where those big numbers came from. They did push us back there. And overall, just not impressed with the performance of our divisions, guys. I just thought they'd do a little bit better in this. They did cut us off there. God damn you. Alright, let's go and support this. And we'll pull this back so we can just focus on defense. I'll bring these guys on over to here. Kind of try and get towards that second capital, and then it'll be a win. Hopefully they won't lose that division. They can't be losing divisions, guys. Too precious. They're not taking attritions right now. They do have the local supply, which might actually be quite a bit. Yeah, there might be quite a substantial amount of local supply there because it is a victory point. Alright, let's take a look and see where all our troops are. Let's go and try and get behind these guys. We currently have them locked down, so let's attack with both of them. Get behind them. And they should capitulate soon, right? 91% is where we're currently at. Alright, so we need to grab the remainder of this territory. And these guys are about to be reconnected with supply, so that's good. And let's grab that province there, and he's going to try and cut us off, so we're going to have to attack him again, take more casualties attacking those mountains. But this is why I didn't want to do the attack here. It's just because I knew it was going to be a costly attack. I mean, we're probably going to take like 12, 15,000 casualties here, guys, by the end of this conflict, just because of the nature of it. The mountains, man. The mountains. Alright, so we should be able to get that division wiped out here soon. Just trying to get all these divisions back up to the front. We will have that province in our hands soon. And there we go, lovely. And should have that as well soon, which will be mere hours, and that will be their capitulation, I think. Let's take a look. Yeah, 100% total, 12,000 casualties. That's what I was expecting. About 65, almost 66,000 for them. So still 5 times the casualties for their side, but still not. It's not good when you have such a low manpower, man. And we're still taking casualties, of course, here. We did get all their equipment, though, so there's that. Alright, so we can go and annex them and get all that beautiful oil there. Or we can puppet them. And I kind of feel like just puppeting them rather than annexing them here in Iran. Because then that's more territory that we have to occupy. So I think we're just going to... I think we're just going to puppet them, guys. I think that's for the best. So let's go in and puppet them. And that'll be our puppet, our new puppet, the new Persian Empire. And of course they'll be fascist. So they'll be better use their manpower. We don't have to garrison it. We're pretty good on oil, which is the only thing we really got from here. I mean, we could have got... and I mean, I think we're getting some of their stuff. I guess we'll take a look here and see what level they're at. So right now, yeah, they're at the special fascist level. So with that special fascist level, we get the 90% of their manpower. We get 100% trade to overlords, so they have to trade everything to us if we want it. And of course it's cheaper, so we can get all that oil if we so desired. We also get 25% of their civilian factories and 65% of the military factories. They don't get very much autonomy either. This is the special fascist subject, which is pretty good. And we can of course build in their lands as well. So overall, we're getting some good stuff from them. So very, very nice. All right, so let's go move all our troops back to Iraq. And yeah, it went smooth. It didn't take very long. I think we did it in, I don't know when we quite declared war, but couldn't maybe a month to conquer them. So not too shabby, guys. Fairly quick. We do need more steel, which we can actually get more from the French, surprisingly, and more from the British. All right, that's nice. Although now we can't get it from the French. All right, there we go. So we actually are meeting our steel needs for once. That's good to see. And we can do the paramilitary training there, which we're not going to do. All right, so now you can see they're much further away from being able to seize control here, so that's not going to be an issue anymore, guys. Not at all. All right, beautiful. So we're going to want to bring our troops back home. Let's go ahead and also take our ships and just go and get them placed back in that fleet there, that task force. These guys are done here, so we'll place them as well. So now I think we have like 3 light cruisers, if not mistaken. Yeah, we have 3 light cruisers now. So the fleet is getting built up very slowly. Of course, we don't have very many. We don't have any big ships, I mean. So that's going to be solved soon. We are currently researching that right now. We're getting the heavy ship hulls, and we'll have that in 1 day. So we're going to go ahead and get that and then design it with all this beautiful experience we have. First, we'll go ahead and... damn it. Don't we have our guy there? It feels like they're just not like doing much here. Like we're just not getting enough from it. The controlling trade, it's just not helping enough. I mean, I guess we could improve opinion, and that would help as well. And that's part of the problem, I think. So we just really need to become self-reliant, though. That's my goal, is just become completely self-reliant, so we don't have to rely on them at all. So yeah, we got the new heavy ships. Oh, we don't have... shit. We need to get some armor for them. We'll get that first. And then we'll design them. All right, so we should have... Yeah, we have an advisor here now. I wonder, can you stick somebody else over here to control trade and get even more resources from them? Is that possible? Like if you put 2 there? Does that like double it? I don't actually know. Like if you invest a lot into, I don't like the idea of investing 2 in there, but just out of curiosity, does that work? I want to know. Because as of right now, yeah, we can't trade with them at all, and that's who we were getting a lot of. There we go. Now we can, and we're actually trading for more than we need. But the Chinese aren't giving us a good deal here, so let's go and take that back. And it looks like we're not getting a good deal with them either. Shit. Shitty deals all around, guys. Get that rubber going. Alright, so just a little bit of steel that's lacking right now. It's not that big of a deal, it's 4 steel. But we have another military factory, so... Oh, we're still going to have the issues, guys. Alright, we're stacked on infantry equipment. Yeah, it's just support equipment that we can't get built quick enough. So we'll have to put the end to that again, and that does require more steel. So how are we doing on getting this infrastructure built up? Alright, we're actually on the last little bit here. Alright, so remember, there's no steel here. We're already building the steel up there. That's going to get us more. And yeah, Mozambique now, we could get 7 more aluminum there, so we should. And we're just about maxed out here as well. So that's going to get us 2 more steel, 1 more tungsten. Not that we are having tungsten issues. And if we want more oil, we can always build there as well, but obviously oil is good. We're not doing too shabby there. All right, so just taking a look at, well, we have another military factory. Oh, we got 4 more military factories. Where the hell did those come from? Okay, I guess we got those from Persia. So let's go and get these assigned, even though we don't have any fucking steel, man. I guess we'll put them on planes because those don't require steel. They require aluminum and rubber, which I think we can still get. Not mistaken. I guess we can look at that. And maybe... trying to think what else we could put this into. I mean, everything requires steel, of course. How are we doing on motorized? We did lose a little bit of that, so I guess we could build a little bit more. And then see, good God, man. The trade, man, the trade. That modifier that you get that just ruins your trade. Everybody was saying in the comments, like, oh, it's not gonna be that big of a deal. Man, I think it's been a massive deal. We cannot keep the resources going to keep our factories. And we could even build more troops as well. We actually have these Marines that are done, in fact. And can we get another one? Cannot. We can't go and deploy those, though. Get them into that training army here. We could keep them training as well for the experience. We should probably start placing them around the world. We need to get these guys finished up, training to replace the little bit of experience they lost in their attacks. And then we can also make some adjustments to our division designs. These guys are done. That's right. I keep on checking them, but they're done. But the motorized are not. We have 22 experience, so we could improve them. We can also improve the Marines as well, since we will be doing invasions. Anyways, what I was saying is I think it'd be great to improve them. But man, I'm losing my voice, guys. I mentioned this in the French series. I've been recording like 3 to 4 videos like every day, sometimes more than that, every day for like the last week and a half. So my voice is like, I've stretched it to the limits, man. Like it's kind of sore or whatever, but I know I'm not sick. It's just I know it's like from all the recording. So that's why I did a little bit shorter episode last time, and I should have did a shorter one this one too. I probably should have been doing about 40 minutes right now, just because I need to give my voice a break. But we're gonna go ahead and end it here, guys. We conquered Iran. We got the new Persian Empire, and I guess next we're gonna do the invasion of Brazil. Obviously, we got a lot of stuff to build up, guys. So it's going to take a while. We got to get this resource situation in hand too, which has been a major problem. Continue trying to build up that navy. I doubt we'll even get a battleship done in time, which is unfortunate because I hope we would have. But we're going to have to rely on our naval bombers, guys, for the most part. So get like the submarines and the destroyers to get the enemy fleets to engage us, and then use the naval bombers to destroy them. Like very heavy naval bombing. Just going to have to put like a bunch of cuts here at the end of the episode. Cut out all these... my voice giving way. I did want to show you guys the current war here because I said I would. So you can see that Africa does seem, well, I was going to say does seem to be in the Axis hands, but it's not. The Allies are still definitely winning here. But they did conquer the Suez Canal, so that's important. That's a big important victory for them. And they continue pushing the Soviets back, but slowly, and Soviets are actually pushing back into Hungarian territory, excuse me. So there's that. Japanese continue advancing into India. They've conquered pretty much all of Indonesia here. Yeah, look at that. They've conquered everywhere, guys. So Japan is doing fantastic. They still haven't taken Hawaii yet. I think they have taken some islands here, though. Well, they took Wake Island. Here we go. That's American. So they took an island there, but for the most part, oh, yeah, they took all these islands. Well, these are French islands. So they have been advancing, doing their island hopping, taking some territory. And this is the current world situation. We're just kind of like, there's who the Axis are at war with, and that's who the Allies are at war with. So that's the way it currently looks. So I hope you guys did enjoy this episode. If you did, make sure you leave a like on the video, subscribe to our channel, hit that notification bell, and leave a comment. Do hope to see you on the next episode, which again will be on Tuesday. We will not have a Monday episode. So I'll see you then, and thanks for watching, guys.